Right there is Coach McAllister's shoes, their tennis slash just running shoes. The reason he's wearing it is he's supporting the Walk for Cancer because 2 coaches in the state have cancer, and he's promoting cancer awareness.
It's great support to see the fellow coaches from around the state supporting each other and showing that, you know, they care.
And Spencer gets it. A good start for the Vikings. They'll swing it in the corner, back to Jaden Gray, back over to Lane Wilkes. Lane Wilkes will swing it all the way in the corner to Greg Thurgood, who barely handles the pass. Cuts to the basket, puts up a 10-foot floater, and that falls. And a good start for the Vikings. Cavemen are pressing the Vikings right now with 3:40 left here in the first. Pleasant Grove's up 1, but actually they're down 1. A nice inbound pass to Mitch Peterson. He'll try to dump it off to Matt Hardman. It gets stolen away by the Cavemen. Haas has it, and he's pushing it for the Cavemen. He'll try to go to the basket, fake the shot, swings it in the corner to Brady Mason, and he hits another 3-pointer, and they're shooting a phenomenal percentage from the land of plenty. Back to Brady Mason. We're in the corner to Greg Meekum. They'll dump it down to Jeff Toon. Jeff Toon's gonna go baseline. Swings it over in the corner, back up to Haas, who drives to the basket, puts up a right-handed dish. And a sweet block by Talon Robertson. That sends the Vikings off and running. And they find Greg Thurgood on the wide-open fast break. And that was great team ball movement.
That was an incredible play. Talon with the swat. Craig Tucker runs down on the fast break, dishes it to Thurgood for the easy lay-in. There's nothing better than that right there.
Haas throws up a lob pass to Mason Porter, and it's broken up by Matt Hardman. A nice defensive play right there.
Somebody's got to step up and start playing some defense against this team. Especially against Austin Haas, because he's been showing that he's unstoppable.
They'll inbound it to Mason Porter. We get back to Haas for the Cavemen with 3:30 left here in the first half. Haas uses the spin move and then puts up a jumper. That rims off. Greg Thurgood collects the rebound. He's pushing it for the Vikings. He's going to go coast to coast, and the ball gets poked away by McKay Franson. Vikings will still have the ball, but a good defensive play right there.
If you were to compare Greg Thurgood this year to last year, his aggressiveness has gone up
Tenfold.
Yeah, exactly, tenfold. He's so much more aggressive and cuts to the basket. It's incredible.
Greg Thurgood's going to cut to the basket, puts up a floater. That goes off the backboard and good for Greg Thurgood. He has 10 points, the leading scorer in this game for both teams. We're going to go to an instant replay. Replay right here is on Greg Thurgood's little floater as that kissed off of the glass. Nice shot right there. And all of his points came from within the key. No 3-pointers for Greg Thurgood so far.
It's just surprising. In my opinion, I think they should give him a triple and see if he hits it. 8 minutes flat left in the third quarter, and the score is 32-33. Cavemen are up 1.
Craig Tucker looking at C.D. Wilkers. He fakes the 3, drives in, swings it over to Greg Thurgood. An 18-foot jumper's on the way. That's no good. Rebounded by David Olson for the Cavemen. He dumps off to Haas. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Dumps it off to Mason Porter. Puts up a crazy layup, and that falls. Cavemen up by 3. Tanner Robertson with a little flip reverse.
That was beautiful.
Nice shot right there.
He didn't have much control with that layup, but he managed to flip it in the hole.
35-34 with 2:30 left. The game's starting to pick up. David Olson gets it to Jeff Toon. He'll cut to the basket and gets swatted by Spencer Clement.
It up against the backboard. Looked like it may have been a bit of a body fall, but the Cavemen regained possession. Matt Hardman's retucking in his shirt. Not that anyone needed to know that, but passes the ball into LaShawn Wilcox. He's handling the ball at about midcourt, and Matt, take it from here.
Okay. LaShawn, a nice crossover, goes to the hoop, puts up a right-handed flip, and that falls. A great shot right there by LaShawn Wilcox.
Whoa! Didn't see that coming.
I didn't see it coming either. Jeff Toon swings it all the way over the corner to Austin Haas. And alley-oop play to McKay Franson. A little too far. The Vikings will have the ball, and they're up 1 with 5:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Deshaun Wilcox gets it over to Greg Thurgood. They'll find Matt Hartman. He pulls up for three. He's all alone. That's on the way.
Oh! Matt Hartman sinks in the three. That is humongous. Vikings now take a 4-point lead.
Austin Haas has it for the Cavemen, and they will take a timeout. And Matt Hartman buries a crucial three-pointer. With 5:11 left, Vikings up 4, 47-43. We'll be back. And the Vikings storm the court. They've been doing that a lot because Pleasant Grove has won a truckload of games.
Pleasant Grove's principal's trying to stop this madness, but he is nothing to stand in the way of all these fans.
Not possible. Oops.
The Vikings come out with the win, 56-51. Good job by the Vikings.
Good win, and we will have a post-game show for you soon.
Still not recording yet, but if you just tuned in, Pleasant Grove won 56-51.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove. I'm Matt Baiamonte.
I'm Kyle Bruder.
We just finished a thriller in Pleasant Grove as Pleasant Grove won 56-51, sweeping the season series against the Cavemen.
And yeah, that was amazing. They went undefeated at home for this entire season. That is something that they can brag about.
They can brag about a lot of things, and they are 2 games away from clinching a region title. It's been a while since they've done that here at Pleasant Grove, and they have 2 games left against Spanish Fork and Lone Peak. Lone Peak's not in the running, but they could damage Pleasant Grove's chances.
Lone Peak is still, they fight, you know.
They're good. Who's your players of the game tonight for both teams? American Forest is a no-brainer, but let's hear your Pleasant Grove. Okay.
Pleasant Grove, I don't know. There were several players that played really well. I think I'm going to have to go with Greg Thurgood.
He set the tone early
He
offensively.
really did.
And then later in the game just did everything needed to win.
He did all the little things. The first quarter, he scored a lot. He had a quick 10 points, and then he just kind of set the tone, like you said, and it was smooth sailing from then on.
And for American Fork, I'll just say it for both of us. Austin Haas, player of the game. Not enough, though, for a win. Pleasant Grove's next game against Spanish Fork. It's a road game. They're done with their home games. That'll be a dandy. That's all from Pleasant Grove. I'm Matt Baiamonte.
I'm Kyle Bruder.
And we have some highlights for you. Thank you.